Back now on Triad today, and of course, healthcare is always on people's minds and various things, and when do I enroll, and what do I know about this or the other, and we want to focus on Medicaid, among other things, with a very special guest. First-time visitor to the show, Emily Volk is a nurse. She's also a manager of quality management at Northern Regional Hospital in Mount Airy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
First of all, let's just go back quickly over Medicaid. So give me a quick answer. What is Medicaid and who gets it?
So Medicaid is an insurance coverage, and recently in North Carolina, Medicaid eligibility has expanded. So now patients or community members 19 to 64 are now eligible to apply for those services.
Now, when you say, what did it used to be? I mean, if somebody had come up to you last year and say, what is it? What did it go to and from?
Generally, Medicaid services were available to children, underserved children. It's also Medicaid disability benefits, but now it's broadened to such a larger portion of the community that can apply.
All right. Now, is it difficult if somebody's watching this? Yeah, okay. Now I understand this. Is it difficult for them to apply for this?
No, it's fairly simple. So they can do this online through epass.nc.gov. Also through the Department of Social Services for their local office, that they can go there and apply. They can do it by paper, through epass.nc.gov, or through health fairs in the communities. Oftentimes there are enrollment fairs.
Right, and we're going to talk about the health fairs in just a second, but there's something you sent me in an email about Northern Regional Hospital's in-network system. In other words, what do you mean in-network? Who's in-network with
Yes. So through Medicaid expansion, there are 4 plans available, or 4 providers of Medicaid. Northern Regional is in-network with AmeriHealth and also Healthy Blue. So residents who are accustomed to coming to the Northern Network for care should select one of those 2 options, or anyone interested in accessing.
Now, you mentioned some enrollment fairs a minute ago. Let's expand on that for a minute. What happens at those fairs, and what do we expect?
Sure. We have partnered with our Department of Social Services to have some enrollment specialists come for those fairs. We have computers set up. We have folks there to help and direct people to wherever they need to go, get their applications done.
That's good, because sometimes people don't want to do things online, but they'll come to a fair or an event, and then you can help them. I think that's good. Now, that brings us to something that I want to mention, and that's when these fairs are. One of them is, if you happen to be watching Triad today on Saturday morning, there's still time to get out to this fair, but if you watch us on Sunday morning, you missed it. However, there's another one coming up. So now that I've said that, tell us about the one that's right now, and tell us about the next one.
Yep. So the Saturday fair, this first one is from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the hospital. And the next one coming up is January 13th, also a Saturday, also from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And that's at Northern Regional,
It
right?
is, yeah.
What, since you and I just met, what made you want to become a nurse? Was there somebody in your family that was in medicine, somebody that was a nurse? Was it a teacher that told you that you should go? I mean, what was the deal?
It's a little bit of a funny story, but my father was a physician. He was a surgeon, and sometimes when he would round on patients at the hospital, he would take me with him. And I got to sit at the nurses' station, and they would give me ice cream and all sorts of goodies. So
wow.
Maybe that's what influenced me to want to become a nurse, but I love nursing. I'm so
when you go to
happy.
work, you expect to get ice cream now, is that right?
Sometimes I do get ice cream. It's not very frequent.
Well,
but
I'm glad
yeah.
you did go into nursing, and thanks
Thank
to your
you.
dad for setting that pattern up there. Up on screen, choosenorthern.org is the general website, choosenorthern.org. You can also call 719-7441 for more information. And please, if you have questions about this, go to one of the fairs. If you missed the one now, you can go to the one in January. All right, so Emily, thanks for doing this.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Come back and see us sometime, will you?
Will do.
All right, we'll be right back after this.